Hi everyone and welcome back. My name is Kit and today is Sunday, May 3rd, 2020. How are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are staying safe and staying healthy. My family and I are just fine. Besides me not being able to film in my craft room, I'm doing just fine. The kids are down there right now playing on the computer, playing their computer games. So I decided to just leave them be. And then I decided to move my studio up here to the bedroom for today. I was trying to film earlier in the formal living room, but the dog kept walking on the hardwood floors and her claws or her nails were just clickety clack all during the video. So I thought that was annoying. I had to redo this video. I think this is like my 20th time. So bear with me. I will get it right this time, I promise. Okay. So what have I got done for you guys this week? I don't have anything finished at all except for project bags, and I will show you guys that towards the end. And I'm gonna do something a little different with that. I had planned on opening up an Etsy shop, but I don't think I'm gonna do that, so I'll explain later. But let's go on to my crochet and to my knitting, and then onto the project bags after. So I am on my third skein of the Just Feel Festive shawl. So last week I talked about the Just Feel Festive shawl. And this is what it looks like so far. I am loving it, and I am almost finished with that third skein, so I will go ahead and knock that out tonight, and I'll start on the fourth skein. And what I did with this pattern is I kind of changed it up a little bit. She had chained, I think 84 initially, but I think I chained over 100. It had to have been like 120 or more, because the shawl is wide right now. It's like super wide. It's not as narrow as her shawl. So the pattern is by Kalisha Ryan, which I think you guys all know that by now because I think everyone's talking about this shawl. But it is wider right now than it's supposed to be because I chained more than what the pattern called for. But I'm loving it so far. It's not as long right now, but I will finish up with the fourth skein. And it's just going to be a really big comfy shawl, so I'm happy about that. I initially wanted to frog this whole thing and start over and just follow the pattern and chain the 84, but I think I'm just going to keep it like it is because this was like hours worth of work and I don't want to frog it. So that's my Just Feel Festive shawl. My next video, I will have this done, hopefully. If not, I won't show you guys. So on to my next crochet project. Last week I talked about the Brunin shawl, and this is a pattern that I found for free on Ravelry. Brunin shawl by Morbin Designs, and that's the designer's name, Jasmine Rossinen. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but it is the Brunin shawl. And there is a tutorial on YouTube for this shawl, but the lady who does the tutorial does it in a different language. And I mentioned last week that I was having problems with the shawl, and guess what? It wasn't the pattern that was a problem, it was me. So what happened was, as my printer printed out the pattern, it skipped. It did not print like half of row number 3. So that's where I was having the problem, was row number 3. So I frogged the shawl like 3 times, and the 4th time I finally got it because I referred back to the pattern on my phone, which I have saved in my Ravelry library. So this is what the shawl looks like right now, and I absolutely love this pattern now that I understand it and I can get it right. So here it is. It's very pretty. Now I'm gonna have to make another shawl, another one of these shawls, because it is very pretty. And it's not a difficult shawl, but you have to pay attention to the pattern, and you have to count, and you can't really like, well, I watch TV and I do this, but you definitely have to count what you're doing, count your stitches, because if you don't, you're gonna mess up something and then the stitches won't line up. But it's very pretty. It's a 7-row repeat, and I will definitely do this again, and I will have to do this again. So that's what it looks like, and hopefully I should have that finished for you guys, or finished for next week. So next week in my video, I should have that to show you guys. That's it for my crochet. I have, I'm working on right now 2 crochet projects and 2 knitted projects, and they're all shawls except for one blanket. And I will go on and show you that blanket right now. This is the blanket that I am working on. And this is for my niece Kaylee for her 6th birthday. Now she did accidentally see this in one of my videos because I didn't know they watched my videos. So hi Kaylee, if you're watching. But she saw this and she likes it, and I hope she likes it. And I'm excited to finish this up for her. Now I had to run to Walmart today to pick up some allergy medicine for Madison because she has really bad seasonal allergies. And we give her Allegra, children's Allegra, and that helps her. And she was sneezing like all morning this morning, and we ran out of medicine for her, so I had to run to Walmart and get her some Allegra. But anyway, she's fine now, and she gets like this every year when the flowers start blooming, and poor thing, her eyes get all watery and itchy, and she's just like miserable. But anyways, I had to stop at the yarn section and the craft section to see what they got. And of course, there's nothing. It's pretty bare. There's a couple skeins of yarn, a couple kicks of yarn, other than like the ones that are like really mangled. But I saw this cake and I love the colors in it, and I thought it would match this blanket. And the color on this one is called Liger, and this is Lion Brand Mandala. Very pretty yarn. And I thought I picked this up. I do have plenty of mandala, but I wanted another cake to match this blanket. And I think, you see the colors on the bottom right here? I think this cake would go well together in this blanket. So after I finish the cake that I'm working on now, which is in the colorway Gnome, I will finish up that cake, and then I will add this cake to it. And then I have one more cake to add to this blanket. And then if it's not long enough, I have another cake as well I can add, all in different colorways, and it should all go well together. So that was my plans for this one. That's why I picked this one up. And I am actually liking mandala a lot. At first, when I started using it, I didn't like it. Not that it's not soft, but I just didn't like the way the color changed like abruptly. But with these, what I'm finding is like there's a gradual, I mean, you can see that the yarn changes colors, but like there's a gradual change, and I don't mind it at all. So as like, let me see if I can give you an example. So as the yellow is changing to green, it's like a small fade. Like I like that a lot. And then even when it changed from the like yellowish green to the blue, you can't even tell where it changed because it was like a gradual change. So I am liking this yarn, and it's like working up really beautifully in this blanket. So I am very happy about that. And I always pick this up when I want something simple to work on as I'm watching TV or watching the kids play, and I'm enjoying that. So that's a fun knit, and that's a free pattern as well on linebrand.com, and I think you can also find it on Ravelry. And the other knitted project I'm working on is the Copland shawl, and this pattern is a pattern on expressionfiberarts.com. And when I downloaded the pattern, it was a free pattern. So if you guys want to check it out, go ahead and do so. And this is a very beginner-friendly pattern. So I would recommend it for anyone that's just starting to learn how to knit. It's super simple. If you know how to do the garter tab start, you will be able to knit this shawl if you already know how to knit and purl and do yarn overs, because those are the things that you need to know to knit this shawl. And it's very simple, and it's working up beautifully. And I'm still on my first ball of my ice yarn, you guys. It hasn't gone down much, but I did get a lot done from last week. So there's a stitch marker from last week, and I did get a lot done, and it's really thin yarn, so it's gonna be a while before I finish this shawl, but I'm really happy about that. But I need to get going on this. Last week I talked about a shawl that I want to knit with my sock crate, and I can't do that yet because I don't have any needles or cords. So the pattern recommends a 4mm knitting needles, and right now it's on that blanket, and then these are 3.75mm. I was thinking about using that, but it's on this shawl, and then I don't have a cord long enough to start another shawl. So either I need to finish that blanket or finish this shawl, and I think the shawl will be a lot quicker than the blanket. So I need to hurry up and do that, so that way I can get another shawl casted on. And I bought some yarn this week, you guys. I placed an order for ice yarns, and that one's not here yet. So when it gets here, I will do an unboxing for that. It should be here this week, I think Wednesday or Thursday. And coming from Turkey, that's really quick shipping because it's only been a week, and I will be getting that yarn next week, hopefully. But I ordered some hand-dyed yarns. Do you guys want to see it? I am super excited. I love the colorways, and I could not choose. There were so many on Etsy to choose from, and I had a hard time choosing, but this is what I chose. This is from Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. I believe she also has a YouTube channel because on her label it says here YouTube Hurley's Hand Dyed, and then on Instagram as Crystal Skies Hand Dyed. But I saw this colorway and I thought it was absolutely gorgeous. Now the pictures on Etsy looks a lot more vibrant than the yarn does in person, but that's okay. The colorway is still gorgeous. And the color on this one is called Lavender Illusion. So you guys look at that and I will tell you about the yarn. It is Ragdoll Sock Fingering Weight, 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon, 100 grams, 3.5 ounces, and 462 yards. And I absolutely love this colorway. I love the speckles. You see the gold colors there. I love that. And then the blue here. Very pretty yarn. And I bought another skein to match this one so I can knit a shawl. And this is the other skein. Everything's the same except this one is called Summer Storm. And this one has the same, like almost the same colors, except this one is gray instead of the purple, but it has the gold and the blue in there. And I love it. And I thought these two would go together to make a wonderful shawl. So what I was thinking about doing is as I knit, I would alternate the skeins to kind of mix up the purples and the grays. So I thought that was really pretty, and I'm happy with my purchase. The yarn is super soft and it's fingering weight, and I love it. So I can't wait to order more yarn. And I'm just trying to like support these Etsy sellers, and I want to buy more hand-dyed yarns whenever I can afford them. So this month I was able to afford it, so I did buy some hand-dyed yarns. And let's talk a little bit about my knit crate before I get on to my project bags. I canceled my regular knit crate membership and decided to get sock crate. When I got the sock crate, I was super disappointed. So I switched back to regular knit crate because you actually get the 2 skeins of yarn versus sock crate where you get the 1 skein of yarn. So I think I will stick with the sock crate. I'm looking more for like fingering weight and sport weight yarn, but it's okay. I can handle, I like worsted weight as well. I'm not a big fan of bulky yarn, but if I happen to get a box, maybe I can do a giveaway or something for that box if it has like bulky yarn in it. But lately, like the knit crate yarn is gorgeous. Like for the month of April, their regular knit crate membership, the yarn was gorgeous and I didn't get it. I got the sock crate, so I'm disappointed. So I switched back to the regular knit crate membership, and I will be getting it for this month, for May. And I'm kind of excited. I was disappointed at first in what we had to do with the yarn, but I'm very excited and I can't wait. And I might do a video on that one to show you what I do with that yarn. So I'm excited about that, and I can't wait. So let's talk about my project bags. So last video I talked about opening up an Etsy shop, and I don't think that's gonna happen, you guys. I was working on it for a couple of hours today, and I think I just wasted my time. It's like a lot of different steps that you have to do to open up an Etsy shop, and not that I don't want to do it. I do. I just don't have the time because I do work full time, and I have my kids and a household to take care of, and like the YouTube channel. I have things that I have to do, and I was watching Billy, the Crafty Floridian, and she sells project bags as well, and she does it through PayPal, to where she, I think, has whoever wants to buy her bags will email her, and then she will do it through PayPal me / you know, whatever her shop name is. So that's what I think I'm gonna do. And I have 3 bags that are finished, and I can show you guys. And if you guys are interested in buying them, you just email me, let me know what bag you want, and I will send it to you. So the first bag is this one here with the Anne of Green Gables. So it is a drawstring bag, and it measures, I believe it is 11 inches in tall, I think 13 inches wide, and then 5 inches across for the box bottom. And there's the print on the inside. So this is the Anne of Green Gables, and this one is $30. I think a majority of my bags will be anywhere between 25 to 30. I'll let you guys know. And but this one is the large size bag, so this one is 30. It is made out of cotton fabric, cotton cord, and then it has interfacing, light interfacing on the inside. So there's that, $30. So if you guys are interested, the first person to email me that wants this print will get this bag. And then the next one I have is the bee print. This one is also $30, same cotton fabric. The dimensions are the same, except the Anne of Green Gables one is a little bit taller. I think it's only an inch taller. So it's about an inch difference. I think that's because of the contrasting bottom. With the Anne of Green Gables, I didn't do a contrasting bottom, so there's nothing to sew there. And there is the bee print, so that one is $30 as well. So the first person to email me and say they want the bee print will get the bee print. And then I also have another one here. This is trees on there, and this one I am selling at a discounted price for $20 because I didn't like my stitch work on the inside for the lining. So if you guys don't mind that, then I will sell this for a discounted price for $20. And this one has a smaller drawstring cord, which I will change out before I mail it out, because I did get in thicker cords today actually. So I will change it out, and this one just has like a cream color lining on the inside. So $20 at a discounted price for the trees. So if you guys are interested, the first person who emails me with their print that they want will get the bag. So if a second person emails me and say they want the bee bag and somebody else beat them to it, then I'll have to go with the first person. But next week I plan on having some more bags up, you guys. So these bags do take a little longer to sew because there's a lot of steps to it. So bear with me, I'm still new at sewing, and I was only able to get 3 bags done today, and I was happy with this one. It wasn't perfect, so I really don't want to sell a bag that's like not up to my standards, I guess. But if you guys are interested, there they are. Email me at allthingscrochetandgmail or allthingscrochetandknit@gmail.com. I will put that into the description box below. And you guys can email me and let me know, and I will send you the link for PayPal. So it'll be through PayPal, and it's paypal.me/my shop name is called Avery Lane. So that's what you'll see when you get it, and I'll have the price on there as well, so that way you guys can just do whatever it is you do and send me the payment. But next week I have planned on making another one of the bee project bags. If you guys are interested, I will have one of these flower prints available. So I just need to finish this one and put the lining inside and then do the drawstring. But this one is a floral print, very pretty. And then I also will have one llama print available as well. So that is what I have for you guys today. Like I said, if you're interested in the project bags, just email me at allthingscrochetandknit@gmail.com. And I can probably have those mailed out tomorrow. I have the bags and everything ready. I'm just waiting on some things to come in the mail, like some little extras that I can put in the bags for you guys. I'm just waiting for that to come in the mail. But other than that, I mean, I have things ready to go. I just need to sew up these bags. So thank you guys. That's all I have for you guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for liking and subscribing. Please stay safe and stay sane. And I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.